Things might get weird.
Yeah.
Welcome to our life.
Bring us in here, dear.
Bad news, good news.
Go for it.
Bad news is, I can't remember how many people. Hold on. Bad
It was
news
like 29 people, I think.
that there
29.
were, give or take, 29 people.
I got it.
Wait, where did he go? I just saved it.
Great. Here
That
we
got kidnapped.
Where was it at?
Oh, our favorite. Florida.
Florida, dude.
Floridian man.
By himself, he
He
did
was
this?
37, arrested
About our age.
for kidnapping 27 people.
27.
So close. Good news was he just wanted to play Yahtzee with them. Like, he kidnapped them to play Yahtzee.
Yeah.
Only in Florida.
It's so cute.
Can you see from there?
So nice of him.
What does he look like, babe? You told me.
He looks like Krusty the Clown a little bit.
And he totally does.
He looks like he,
I'll go ahead
I
and
could just
post
see
it.
that guy like, hey, there's a party happening over here. And then he just like gets them all trapped in his house. And he's like, okay, we're playing Yahtzee.
Okay,
Like,
so I was thinking,
not
how
leaving.
do you kidnap 27 people
I don't know.
willingly?
If you want good news, is it the Good News Movement on Instagram?
Yes, that's what
You need to follow them.
Where we
They're
found a lot
like
of it.
bright spots in our day these days.
They really are.
Is that box isn't getting caught in the camera, is it?
Nope.
In my phone?
I don't think so.
I look good. Cameras are amazing.
Looking good.
Like I should.
Oh, wait, that's feeling good.
Oh,
Same,
yeah.
same.
Anyway, Good
Same,
News
same.
Movement. They have the cutest video. Usually I'm sending like crazy stuff to my friends.
But
And
every
some of
once
it
in a
gets a
while-
little too crazy. I'm like, it kind of ruins me for a minute. And I'm like, I got to recover from that video.
Yeah, like, why? Why do you keep sending them then?
I don't know. I literally sent I sent a picture to one of my friends today, or a video of a guy getting hit by a car. The car was doing like 80 easy. The comments in the videos these days, did that just shut off?
Hate that.
Good thing we got the phone going. Do you want to check, make sure it's recording good? Do you want me to? This is a woman's job. We keep masculinity and femininity as a part of this household. Everybody has their... I have no idea. Did the battery die? I mean, good hell. Don't mind us spending $800 on a camera we've only tried to use once.
Well, good news is this one's still working and the box isn't.
It's not? Was it?
No.
Guys, Jessica's still here. Don't worry. A guy got hit by a car and he went flying so fast it looked like a cartoon where they go to the moon. And the comments said that. This is how they first launched people to the moon. And
Okay, with all this editing skills that we've talked
darkness.
about.
But
Is it
anyway,
real?
that's not good news.
Is it real?
Probably fake, guys.
Probably.
That's what I tell
photo
myself
edited.
when I see.
I have to.
I don't know how Instagram blocks some of the stupidest stuff and leaves that kind of crap on there, but whatever. But this is all this to say that the otter story.
Oh my gosh, that was so
This
cute.
otter walked up to a guy and it was like trying to get his attention. So the guy luckily followed this otter over on this dock over water. Clearly, it's a dock. I was gonna say, where do otters hang out at? Do we have otters in Utah?
The bay.
What did we have in our
Some
yard that
sort
one
of
time?
bay. No, that was a crap. He's big.
Not a
Badger.
Badger. We had 2 badgers in our yard once,
We didn't
trying to
know
get
about
through
it,
to our
luckily.
chickens,
Yeah, that's why we don't have chickens.
and they poop everywhere.
And they freaking poop
We-
everywhere.
We need to get more.
Nope.
Other than they would jump the fence.
Yeah.
Those little
Such a pain.
sly dogs.
Freaking.
Anyway,
no.
this otter walked up to the
Chickens.
guy.
They're chickens.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Uh, the otter gets his attention, takes it over. There was a gap in the dock, like a board had fallen out or where it connected, and there was
Yeah.
a net there, and his little lover had fallen down into the net, and he grabbed it by its little flipper, pulled it
The
out.
guy did.
The guy did.
'Cause
Pulled it
otter-
out, released it into the water again,
Back to his little lover friend.
and they hugged. These 2 otters hugged,
Oh,
and then one otter went down.
you have to send it to me. We have to post this.
We have to
This is
post
too
it. It
good.
is just the damnedest, cutest thing you'd ever
it's
seen.
So like cute.
And the otter swam down, so they hug each other,
Oh, yeah.
swims down, and it brings him a rock. Like, thank
Like
you.
a thank you.
So I sent it to one of my buddies, and he's like, "If you were, I would save you if you were that otter." And I said, "I would bring you a rock." I said to him, and that's how many of my friends tell each other that we love each other.
You're so cute.
I know.
How romantical.
Wish everybody could see our texts. They're so cute.
Mm,
Anyway,
are they?
there's some other good news
Are they
after talking
cute?
about car crashes and stuff. Car crashes and shit.
Crash. Crashed.
So last week we recorded an episode, and you're going to get the best version of it clearly here today.
Apparently, we didn't do it right the first time.
I may have gone through and deleted everything on accident, but purposely, not realizing I was deleting the audio files. So I have video of our podcast last week. We just get to do a redo. These are the funnest. This microchip better work. We might have to upgrade the Roadcaster.
Please, heaven help us.
But it was a pretty good discussion. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good. So we get to have it again.
Yay! We get to relive Mexico.
Actually, I'm not mad about that.
And if you're overspending on vacations, tell
Try
us.
out.
Relate with us, because this is
listen.
It's all about the memories, Jess. I know.
I wasn't even
already
going to
know
go
this.
there.
All right.
Okay, so we have friends that are, we have the best friends. And not only are they the best friends in so many ways, but they're the best friends specifically for us because we love to go have a good time. We just luckily have friends that know how to do it better than we do.
Yeah.
So we trust them to plan.
We have rich friends that also like to travel on a budget, it turns out, which is cool.
Oh, we love that.
Yep. And we did that, and they helped us find good deals. I think I used Sky Miles to get down to Mexico. Yeah. We love Mexico.
Yeah, so we have friends and they like to plan the things and we like to be like, yes, we would like to join.
Yep.
And so, but we have friends on both sides of the budget spending where one of them isn't in love with doing all-inclusive, which I can appreciate because sometimes the food is not great. Like, I totally get that.
Yeah.
But it's so much more budget-friendly.
Yep.
In the sense that, like, you know exactly what you're going to spend once you book it, spend it, everything's paid for, we're good to go.
Yep.
You know? We know what we're getting into.
We went down to Cancun about a month ago. We stayed at the Iberostar.
All inclusive.
All inclusive, right on the beach. They have a few hotels. This one was right next to each other, and this one was the adults only one.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, we are not swingers, so it was not a swinging trip.
We did specifically look for that, sure.
Yeah, it turns out most all inclusives are safe from that. And to our friends that are swingers, you know who you are. We don't judge you. We still love you.
Yeah, we do.
You know?
Yeah.
Just, you don't have to invite us to those parties. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or, nope, no jokes. No jokes.
And we're going to leave it at that.
And that's all.
And continue.
We've had the food. It's all about the food. Both places had really good food.
So we went to two places, and the first one we get there, and we're like, this is amazing. It was amazing. And it had the most amazing view. Like, our room was amazing. You walk out, we had this big balcony that had a hot tub on it, and you just see blue water.
I would be careful how you say hot tub. And I'm not a big fan. Do you want to know something?
Tub.
I realized part of the reason I didn't want to...
tub. That's what I meant.
It wasn't jetted. It was just a tub sitting on the...
I thought they were jets.
No, it was just a tub.
Okay, a tub on the balcony.
Yeah, don't try to oversell a vacation.
I'm so sorry.
You were like going to go all in on how cool
it.
we are. I think hot tubs on...
Oh, yeah, you're right.
All-inclusives should be avoided. You probably should not get into any hot tub that a hotel has.
Probably.
If the water's already full when you get there, don't get in it. That's my advice.
Kind of valid.
That's my advice.
But we got there, and it was amazing, and I literally was like, how does it get better than this?
Yeah.
How does it get better? And both places we went had, like, good and bad things about them.
You go to the Hyatt, that's how it gets better.
Well, listen. So the first one we get there, and it was amazing, and we were like, how does it get better? And the food was,
it was
like
way
our
better
friend
than
said,
the first inclusive one we went to.
Yeah, it was better, but it's still pretty mediocre. Like, there were still things that you're just like, not a favorite.
Yep.
Yep. Or like, I should know this. I need to bring my own salt.
Yeah.
a grinder one though because of the humidity, right? Which is probably why their salt sucks. They put rice in it and then it just doesn't come out.
I tried to pull the bottom off the salt shaker a couple times, and both times I did it, just rice came out.
Yeah.
I'm
So
like,
they probably like
actually
may not even be salt in it at this point. They just think it's still full because there's still rice in it.
Yeah. And if you don't want to, every single one of them tries to get you to buy a timeshare package. We heard we're just really upfront, like, hey, we just want to.
We learned the first time.
Yeah. The first time we went to one, we were woken up at 7:30 a.m. to invite us to a timeshare
with the children
meeting.
in the room.
Yeah, made me violent.
Yeah, but we did give it, like, in all fairness, we gave them one, like, 3 seconds of, well, maybe, because if you did it, you could go to this water park that they had for free. That was normally $100 a person, which would, with all of us, would save us $600.
And one of my friends who I never thought would buy into one of those just did. Turns out it's not one that you have to buy and sell. It's buy it, and if he goes a couple times over the next couple years, it pays for itself. Yeah, he was smart about it. So there are different packages if you want to do it.
Did the same thing recently too. So people are doing it. Honestly, though, the best is sitting there at breakfast, and you just see the people being like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, and they just keep asking them questions, and they're like, how do you say no enough, but still get whatever? I think that there it was like you get the spa package or something. You get to go to the spa for free. So they're just like, how long do I have to tell you no, but still get the spa?
Yeah. Yeah, all the rooms we stayed in were beachfront. The water was amazing.
So
good. So both beaches were the best ones I've seen in Cancun that we were at.
Oh my gosh, we got to tell the story. So in the first day we get there, was it the first day or the second day?
First day.
Are you talking
about my glasses?
So we went out and we were like hanging out in the water. We did have like a couple days before we got there, the hurricane came and hit. And so luckily we missed the hurricane, but there was still like some aftermath going on. And I think it was because of that, because it was a little further south from where we went for our first one that the hurricane hit hardest. There were some pretty gnarly waves on our beach. So we went out there, though. We were hanging out. You know, the beach was actually really nice. The sand was so nice, and they had it pretty clean. But we went out there, and the waves were pretty big.
And they were coming in fast, like every 3 or 4 seconds, you were getting hit with
so
a wave.
hard. And some of them were so hard.
And we were searching for seashells. Yeah. Say that 5 times fast.
Don't try seashells.
It. Don't try it.
But we were out there, and I get like knocked. Me and Brittany both got like knocked off of our feet.
Ryan and I did too. Yeah.
And we like just walked in a little bit. I'm like, I can't see. There's like with my contacts and my lashes. The water just keeps like pooling into and burning my eyes, and it's coming out my nose. Like it's just, I was like, okay, I need to go in for a minute.
One of the days I bent over and in the room, like an hour after we were in the ocean, and salt water just came flushing out of my nose. Ugh. Yeah.
Dang it.
Oh, and there was sand all over in our room.
Oh.
Got all up in my shorts, dude. I took a nice tumble out there.
All the things. Well, so we fell over. We go in and we're starting to look for seashells, and you guys are still out there like hanging with the waves.
Bruh, I was body surfing.
We found some really dang cool seashells.
Holler.
Great. But then you guys come in and start looking with us, and Hayden is standing towards the ocean and looks down and goes to grab one in this huge wave. Right in your face. Right in your face.
Yeah.
Poor guy. That's probably where the water
It may have
came
been.
from.
May have been.
From your nose. Anyway, so I look up a split second later, and I'm like, your glasses. His glasses were gone.
You realized it before I even did.
Oh.
I was like, oh. I was still like coming to a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, oh my gosh, they're gone. And these are not cheap glasses. He gets them from, what are...
Oh, yeah, I love
the eye doctor.
I was at my eye doctor, and I don't buy sunglasses very often, but I've had Ray-Bans and Oakleys, and I was there trying on some Ray-Bans, I think, one time, and some lady's like, you got to try on the Maui Gyms, and I'm like, really? And she's like, they're the best. And I go, okay. And I tried them on, and they were the most comfortable sunglasses, and I've not gone back. It's my second pair.
Yeah. So, but they're like
and this is day one.
$300?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're gone. And like we said, the waves are coming. every 3 seconds.
Shout out Maui Gym sponsors.
In and out.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Yep.
In and out and in and out and in and out. And so I'm like, they're gone. Like, in that split second, they're gone. They belong to the ocean now. Like, Moana will find them.
The mermaids.
Next year. Oh, yeah, mermaid.
Yep.
Okay, Little Mermaid. Sure, Ariel. They're all yours. Anyway, but Ryan's like, no, let's search. So we keep looking. We're probably looking, what?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
And Ryan's really smart.
Which the waves are coming in so fast that we're just
talking
like giving up after 5 minutes. We're like, there's
at least 30
no way.
waves.
Easily.
Easily while we're looking. So I'm like, they are out. But Ryan was smart, and he was like going down. So the water was coming in kind of sideways. So he was following like where it was coming in and out. Anyway, he goes down there. We're looking around, and I look down, and I'm just like, oh, probably a seashell, but I just reach anyway.
Voila.
I grabbed your glasses.
Have we talked about how you know where everything is in this house? Anytime anybody loses something, we all go to Jess. She found my sunglasses.
In the ocean.
Within 10 feet of where I lost them, they had just kind of stayed around that area. And there was like a split second where the water would clear up before another wave came in. And I'm like, they were just coming in so fast. Yeah.
Somehow.
I think it was still aftermath from the hurricane because every day we were there, the waves chilled out more and more. Yeah. But I don't know. What am I?
What is that?
Marine biologist? Weather man? What is this? But yeah, somehow...
Marine biologist, weatherman.
Wait, meteorologist?
Yeah, that seems right.
What do I look like, a scientist?
There you go.
I don't know this.
Safe one.
I don't know how the hurricane and the waves and how long it lasts and the math behind it all. What does this look like? All I know is we found my sunglasses, and the reason I remember it was day one because I was like, gosh, damn it.
Day one.
I need these sunglasses. And I didn't. You found them, and they weren't scratched.
But do you remember?
Anything.
I actually had the thought because when we parked our car, because you have 2 pair of sunglasses, and when we parked the car, you're like, crap, I forgot to leave my sunglasses in the car.
I had that other pair there.
So you did have another pair. And
I
thought, you know what? That's why.
I wanted.
That's why you accidentally forgot to leave those in the car.
I had wished anyway.
But really?
I had you. We were fine. Yeah, you're the goat.
We all know.
You're the finding goat. You should start hunting treasure in your free time during the day. In your retirement, dude, go. Yeah.
Oh, guys, I'm retired.
Jess retired this week. Jess is semi-retired.
Turns out it probably won't last long. But we're,
here we
we'll
are.
take it. I had a good week.
Yes,
I had a good week.
Crushing it.
Anyway, so that place was great. It was beautiful. I was like kind of sad leaving because I was like, how do we get better?
Yeah, and part of the reason your budget gets a little better too is if you go to an all-inclusive and you actually stay there and use the amenities that they have and use what they have instead of doing an excursion every day is you actually get to enjoy it. So when we say friends on a budget, like we still do like to go out and do an excursion. I would have gone out and done one probably.
Well, but the way that we did it.
But what's nice about it is a lot of times at these resorts, there's so much to do that you don't ever visit the entire place if you're out doing excursions, and then you're spending $500 or more for the day to go do the excursion. Yeah. So I'm just like, man, and there's cheaper ones, but yeah. If you can stay there and enjoy the food and enjoy the beach and have the pool and drinks and food all day long, like it's pretty awesome. And one of the days we did a spa day. Couples massages.
My spa. Yeah. We got to tell the spa experience.
And because we did 2 hotels, the other one was only like 90 minutes away or an hour or so away from the first one. Yeah. We went a little closer down to Tulum. But you kind of lose a day jumping hotels, so I wouldn't mind going back and just staying at that Hyatt again, quite honestly. Yeah. But I would stay there in a heartbeat.
So we did the spa twice, like highly recommended, and one in each hotel.
But we did couples massage only at the first one.
At the first one. Yeah. So we did this couple massage.
We got facials. Oh. Crushed it.
Well, so we get there, and Hayden's like, I would like a female. And I was like, I don't give 2 craps. Just give me somebody that'll give me a
I'm a female only
massage. And anyway, so I ended up getting a guy that was checking Hayden out the whole time. It worked out great. It worked out so good.
Probably was. But he probably was.
And it was funny, too, because we went in and we did the steam room first. And then you go in to do it. And Hayden's like, are you are you going to take off your swimsuit? And I said, I'm not going to lay here in my wet swimsuit the whole time. Slash, at this point in my life, like, I've had 4 kids. A lot of people have seen all the things. And so to me, it's just all like medical type.
I don't think
And
I've
so
ever
we
had a
just
massage where I wasn't naked.
fully.
Yeah. I don't think.
Anyway, so there's that. I'm just like, no shame here, I guess. Whatever. But anyway, so, and it worked out that he was checking you out anyway. So we end up upgrading.
I don't know if he was, by the way. But he did go that way. He was a gay man.
For sure.
Yeah. Continue.
Anyway, well, this doesn't help his story. So we were laying there, and they're like, well, you can upgrade for the facial. And I was like, sweet.
Yeah.
So we did it.
Okay.
We have the towels over our face, and he starts, doing the facial. Then he toweled it, and then he starts, like, rubbing my scalp. And I'm like, yes. Like, that's the best part of getting your hair done, is that they'll, like, play with your hair and massage your scalp. So he starts, like, playing with my hair, massaging my scalp. And all of a sudden, I'm like, is he piecing out my hair? Is he braiding my hair? We fully did this little picture, I think. This little, like, it was just this front section that he French braided. And I was like, that is the best. It was so funny to me. I don't know why. I was not mad about it because it felt really good. Like, I love to have my hair played with. So then I go.
You didn't feel cheaped out of your massage?
No, I'd take it. It's fine. It was great. But then I go to take it out because he put it back in my bun after, just this little piece and bun up top, right? I take it out of my bun. He had braided it all the way down. So it looked like this little braid tail.
It was hot.
It looks legit.
It was pretty hot. Yeah, Jess sat up after the massage. She looks at me and she's got this funny braid on her head, and I'm like, oh, it looks really nice. She's like, he fully braided my hair. Yeah.
It was one of those things that was just so shocking and funny. Like, it's not that weird, but I just was like, wait, hold on.
I've seen better braids in my life. I have. But you know what? For a guy, best. I wouldn't have done a better job.
Honestly, though,
I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't.
It was so good.
Yeah.
So we had that, and it was a great massage. I recommend. I always did the Swedish massage because I was like, well, I don't want to be in pain the whole time. But no, get those knots out of me.
Yeah.
This is the first time doing the deep one, and I'm like, no, this is what I've wanted this whole time. Yeah. So note to self.
I had one lady. She moved away. She was here in Utah. I would laugh because it hurt. It was like laugh or cry.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember like trying to not laugh while she was massaging me because I'm like, yep, that's the knot.
But how
there.
did you feel afterwards? Like, so good?
Like I needed a nap and a gallon of water.
So good.
But,
oh, yeah, for sure, the gallon of water.
Yeah, shortly after.
Yeah.
I do a lot of these stretches at the gym. If you hang from a bar, it stretches your shoulders out and your back out really nice. So I'm like always just hanging from a bar. I look like the fat kid that looks like he's going to try a pull-up, but I'm just hanging there.
I have never, not once in my life, been able to do a pull-up. Always in elementary school, they would do, what do they call it? The fitness tests. I could freaking kill that V-sit or the box, whatever one that you would reach.
Oh, yeah.
Killed that every time. But even trying to just hang from the bar, every time. Nope.
Not surprising. You can't hang sometimes.
So.
Burn. Push the button.
I don't know which one.
I don't need it. End up cheering you for you.
Yeah. Probably what? Should we try it?
Oh, I can't hear it.
Didn't work. Oh, it's not up. That's why. This one.
You got it. You nailed it.
That was a pretty good one.
That was a
pretty good one. Oh, anyway.
Touche. Touche.
So anyway, how do you say it? Iberostar?
Yep.
Oh, I killed it.
Iberostar.
That one, it was great. We moved down. We get to Secrets Akumal.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
look at me.
Spanish speaking
me.
today.
Woo!
Dog.
I did not do this well in the last one. I couldn't say them. But we moved down, and it was a give and take. It was so beautiful. It looked like you were just in a jungle.
Yeah.
The only takeaway is that there were so many more creatures.
It was dope. They were awesome.
Some of them.
You just didn't want to get too close to the bats. The bats were a little bit free flying.
The bats. So you walk out. There's this one tree apparently that housed all the bats, and you would walk, and they're just looping around. I'll post the picture.
They were big bats
because I would just put my head down and just walk.
And they're dodging you.
My mom I was telling her, she's like, why would you go to that area? Because we knew that's where they were. Why were we going to that area?
There was ice cream.
That's where the ice cream was, guys.
Sometimes you got to risk rabies. You got to risk the rabies for a good ice cream cone.
So we went there.
Scoop.
Multiple days.
Yep.
Braved the bats. But, so there were bats. But what else did we see?
We saw a raccoon.
Yeah.
We saw this cool little rat looking thing.
Oh yeah, I can decide what that was. I never figured it out.
Was it jaguars they have down there? You can Google it. I Googled the top 10 creatures and we saw 5 of them.
What else?
We saw there was a boa constrictor going across the sidewalk on our way to dinner. It was pretty cool.
Stop.
It was so chill. It had just eaten. It was just making his little way across the sidewalk. He'd done it 100 times. And then when we came out of the restaurant, it was wrapped around one of the bar stools outside.
That you would sit outside and eat. It wrapped itself around one of the legs of the stool. And I said, I will not be eating outside from here on out. Yeah,
someone's like, is that just a gardener snake or something? I'm like, no, I looked it up because I was like, that looks like one I've seen in a cage at an animal store in Utah. And I'm like, oh, and I saw the picture and it was a boa for sure. I don't even know if we took a picture, but anyway.
I don't want that on my
it was
phone.
Pretty funny. There were the downside to where we were with all the wilderness.
Yeah.
Was mosquitoes. There were
so
and they came
many.
out at night and we
got
covered ourselves
alive.
In bug spray and
even then we got eaten alive.
Yeah, they wanted you to dress a little nicer, which
but the food.
We should post the video of when one time at the first all-inclusive we went to, we were actually supposed to go to
all-inclusive.
Oh no, that's right. It wasn't.
It was just the first time we went to Mexico.
Sorry, thank you. The first time we went to Mexico, we were actually supposed to go to Cancun, and they had bad weather there. So we switched and went to Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah.
And I called the restaurant. I'm like, do you guys have, because we had just gotten back from an excursion all day, and I had my swim trunks on and a tank top. I'm like, can we just come eat? Someone called. I swear we asked.
And to see if they had a dress code.
Yeah, and they were like, oh, no.
As long as you have a shirt and
shorts, you're fine.
Yeah.
Well, we get there, and the lady's like, you can't come in wearing that. And I'm like...
Because you had a tank top.
I'm like, really? We called down? And she's like, no, you just have to have a shirt. Not a tank top, a shirt. My bad, guys. My bad. So she's like, you can either run to your room, which I was not... I was tired from the excursion. So...
We literally took a cab over to the other side of the island and walked 10 shops. It was tiring.
Was that the day?
Yeah.
My bad. She gave me... We have a video of it with Jasmine making fun of me.
Yeah, it was so good.
But she gave me one of the waiter's button-down shirts, and that's what I wore to dinner.
Yep.
So I had a hat, sunglasses on my hat. I'm pretty sure she just wanted me to have it, which she was cool
They
with.
were so embarrassed. Our friends were so embarrassed.
So embarrassed by us.
Yeah. But it's one of the best stories.
Had a little tequila with me, and nothing mattered after that. Nothing freaking mattered. I just put a smile on, and it was clean. It was a clean shirt.
Oh, my gosh.
And it didn't matter because I was going to go shower anyway after.
Yeah. But I'm kind of still shook that you would...
But it's part of the reason, other than some of the dress code stuff, it's why I love Mexico, because they're just whatever, cool. Dude. They're freaking just down with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. My name's Rod, and I'm here to party. I like to party. Yeah.
But yeah, the food was really, really good at that place.
Yeah.
But we did go one time. We actually did 2 dinners because we went to the Mexican dinner and ordered street tacos, but they were tiny. They were I don't even know.
They were bite-sized tacos. Yeah. And it took an hour to get them. That's a hard part, too.
It was like a tortilla chip.
I feel like it's always a scramble to eat at these all-inclusives because all the restaurants fill up at the same time, so you either have to go early or late.
Well, no, it actually wasn't that bad.
Just the one night was pretty bad. But the food
just took a long time to get there.
Yeah. And I think they do smaller portions.
Our wait to get into the restaurant was longer than the Akumal. Normally, we were just walking right in, which I thought for sure everything would be crazy busy being in the middle of the summer.
Yeah.
I thought everything would be
Well, there was a hurricane that went through the week before, so maybe slowed it down.
Maybe that helped.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great.
Anyway, so we went to the Mexican dinner, and it was just like tiny, tiny portions.
Yeah.
And so we're like, well, let's go get dessert at the French restaurant. So we went, and then the guy was like, okay, so what are you going to order? And we went to order dessert. And he's like, okay, what about like the main course? And so we ordered another meal. I mean, that's the best part is that you can order it. You could try all the things, and it doesn't cost any extra. It's great.
Yeah, I probably ate more than I should have.
Oh.
One of my favorite things there was they had a little salmon. What was it? Like a salmon. You could just get it at one of the little cafes there where they sold treats and ice cream. Oh,
bagel?
Yeah, it was like a salmon bagel thing, and it was so freaking good. I could have just eaten that and chilled.
Oh, my gosh. They had... Oh, okay. I got a story between... It was creature/food. We were standing there. They had like this little cart that made pizza.
Oh, yeah.
And it was so awesome. You just stand there and they'd do like a fire... What is it?
Mud oven pizza.
Yeah. Anyway, we're standing there waiting, and then all of a sudden, I hear the trees behind it because it was like tucked in this little gully, and it was surrounded by trees. And I hear just this rustling, like you thought T-Rex was coming through. It freaked me right out. And then all of a sudden, this little iguana comes right out of there. But because they like shift so much as they run, whole thing shaken.
They're aggressive when they move.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did see a
so
lot of
many
iguanas. What else did we see? Bats, mosquitoes.
Oh, we had a little crab.
Oh, yeah, in our room. Yeah. We didn't take many pictures. We got one of that.
Yeah, we did.
Of that little crab.
Yeah.
And it was an actual crab, guys. Don't worry.
Not that kind.
If you know, you know.
Not that kind. Wink.
We had a crab in our room.
Sick.
So long, crabby. And luckily I used a towel. I just took a little hand towel.
Oh, yeah, because he was like trying to get you.
Those little things, they're stronger than they look.
He was small, but he was mighty.
He was mighty. And I just took him and put him out on the back balcony and released him on the rock there.
Ran away.
And he did. He was stoked.
Oh, yeah, and we went to try and look for turtles. We didn't ever see any turtles. Oh, wait, but
our friends did.
They did. I just was kind of...
We went out and snorkeled and found like those cool...
Conch shells?
Yeah, conch shell, and it had a little creature inside of it, a couple of them.
Yeah.
And then they hung out and swam over and saw some turtles, but we never actually did, yeah.
Kind of freaked out. I don't know what my deal... Well, anyway, I do know what my deals were, but...
Sharks, guys. Freaking sharks.
I can smell the menstruation.
Easy, that's bears.
Oh, yeah, bears.
Be careful in the water, I guess, if you're there during that time. Yeah, don't swim by me. You go over there. We saw a lot of cool fish. Anyway, it was just nice. It was awesome. We literally
just chilled.
We didn't do any excursions, which it was like, hey, we're here. Let's get our money's worth out of this place.
You slept in like every day, which you don't normally
breakfast in bed.
Are able to do.
Yeah.
Oh, at this second place,
I'd wake
like
up and go
everything
back to
was
sleep,
plated all pretty. It was like it was so nice.
Pancakes and two orders of sausage and bacon and waffles and
we did like
omelets and
aqua spa.
I haven't eaten today.
Where they like it was all different like forms of water spa treatments. It was pretty cool.
What are those called? There's a name of them.
Free. We got that one free because we were like in the preferred club or something. We had let our friend book for us. You know, pays to have friends that are cool. They booked it for us, and so because they had status,
hydrotherapy.
We got hydrotherapy because they had status, and they booked it, and we just paid them. A, it was cheaper for us, and B, we got the free spa thing. Worked out great. The room was amazing.
Yeah, that's another thing. They had they were like whatever status diamond with everything. So we're just like, hey, come with us next time.
Just like,
yeah.
Just like the kids in the background, just sneaking in behind mom and dad.
Yeah.
I'm not even mad about it.
It's awesome.
I'll be the kid all day.
We want to get on the plane now. Can we go with them? They're our friends. We want to...
Actually, I got everybody on the plane on the way home faster.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. On the way home, we get to the Cancun airport, and the AC is not working.
I took another shirt just because I remember it being hot at that airport anyways.
I'm shook that there were not people, like, passed out every 2 steps. It was
Yeah,
bad.
it was really
It
bad.
was so bad. Like, I went and got a blended drink from like Starbucks or something, right? Just because I wanted, like, it was like an icy. And I
It was
normally
cold,
can
yeah.
only do a tiny one. And I drank the whole thing before we got on the flight because it just helped like cool the inside. And then I was putting it on my face. Somebody had found a box and ripped it up and was handing it to people. Like, these poor people with kids, they're like fanning their kids, like anything we could do.
It's true. There were workers that brought in cardboard boxes and they were tearing off the
I asked
edges,
specifically for like a bag.
fun.
I got a drink
at
Starbucks and I was like, "Can I get a bag too?" Oh no, I got sandwiches. Anyway, can I put them in a bag just to use the bag as a fan? Like,
you saved our lives that day.
You know what? You're welcome.
Thank you.
Don't say I never did anything for you.
But I remember how hot it was there, and I'm like, we're gonna be there for a minute, so I'm gonna put on. I took a deodorant with me and an extra shirt, and I am so glad I did because I waited till just before the flight boarded, and
you still started sweating in the second shirt.
Yeah.
But they called me. It was a randomized testing that they wanted to like check my stuff,
luggage.
But they called us up, and I was like, "Oh yeah, all these people are with me." So everybody luckily got to at least get into the tunnel that had AC in the tunnel. How does the tunnel have AC? But like
I wondered if it was.
I have no idea.
It was so hot. If it may have been coming
Just
out
breeze.
of the plane.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I have
it was
no idea,
so damn hot.
So bad. It was so bad.
Yeah, don't wear pants to Cancun.
Well, at least in the airport.
Yep. Go in a Speedo. It makes everything easier.
Good deal. Yeah. Security. Where am I hiding stuff?
Yeah.
Show me where.
Show me where, guys.
Show me where I'm hiding.
You want to pat me down? Do you?
Turn and cough. What do you want?
Pat me down. Go for it. I dare you.
And flip flops. That is one thing I'll wear. Like, I don't know why, but barefoot in public places is my like worst nightmare. So, which I mean, I do know why. But
yeah, what kind of animal does that?
No, but think, like, people will wear flip-flops to the airport, which I'm not judging you if you do. I just have issues. I can't. So I'll always even take an extra pair of socks. So I'll walk through on the floor in one pair of socks and then take those off and rotate into a new pair of socks to my shoes, so that I don't have said dirty socks in my shoes even. Like, I have so many issues. Or, like, at the hotel, I always have my flip-flops or designated slippers that never touch ground anywhere else other than hotel rooms packed so that I don't have to be barefoot on the floor.
Word.
Is this a problem?
Yeah, if you're walking barefoot in public, you need to get a life.
It's fine. Honestly, it's fine.
You need to move out of America.
I just can't do it.
Get the hell out of here.
Gosh.
People wearing barefoot to the gym. People wearing barefoot around, running around.
Is that real?
And you know what? Sometimes if it's kids, I get it. We have
For
4.
sure.
They're just a joy of our lives, aren't they?
Apple of my eye.
But if you're a grown adult wearing bare feet out in public, get the hell out of here.
They're grounding, babe. They're trying to ground.
Yeah, go ground on the grass in your yard. Don't do it at Walmart.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And don't wear your house slippers to Walmart either. What is this? This is Joe Biden's America. That's what this is.
Guys, we have some issues, but I did see somebody one time. It was late at night, and they were walking around in their footy pajamas around Walmart, and I was like, you know, they're getting right into their bed after that.
Gross.
You know that they are. Don't you think?
Isn't it ironic?
It's like rain on your wedding day.
It was a good time. Where are we at? Oh, we're over time. Sorry, gang.
Love you, bye. Just kidding.
Are we good?
I'm just teasing.
Oh, one thing. Oh, get it.
What are you doing?
Oh. I have house slippers. I only wear these in the house.
I'm so
occasionally I'll take them out
to like take the trash out.
Yep, in our driveway.
I'll do the same.
So I'm not perfect.
Actually.
But these have not seen a Walmart grocery store.
They actually probably have seen a Walmart grocery store, just not the floor.
No, I bought these
Are
at
those from Walmart?
Nordstrom Rack.
Oh my gosh, you're fancy.
$20 at Nordstrom Rack.
Fancy slipper guy.
I love these slippers.
So cute.
I like my Crocs slippers too.
Oh yeah.
I've never owned a pair of Crocs, but for Christmas was it your mom, right? They got us all Crocs.
Yeah.
And I got the fuzzy lined black Crocs. The only reason I don't wear them a lot, to be honest, is out of courtesy to you, Miss Anger Lady, in the morning. You know how you're mad in the mornings, like all the time.
Because the shuffle. You got this shuffle.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
No,
squeak.
these ones shuffle.
These ones shuffle, especially on our new flooring we got.
Yeah.
But the other ones are like they squeak.
Squeak.
Yeah.
I think the squeak might be better than the shuffle.
They're louder.
Are they?
Yeah.
You're so nice to me.
I'm Curtis.
Guys, I've been sleeping in. You're so nice.
Yeah, you're semi-retired.
Yeah. So I can
We
sleep
can talk
till
about
like
that
7
later.
o'clock. But then Gwen always comes and gets in bed. My alarm goes off and I'm like, okay, I'm going to get up and I'm going to exercise. And then Gwen's like in the bed. And then I'm stuck in the bed again because I'm like, she needs to sleep. And I can't get out of here. Happens.
We love our kids so much.
I actually really do.
So do I.
I've been thinking about it lately. They're the sweetest. I'm so grateful for them.
Little shits.
We have the best kids.
They're so great.
Honestly, though, we really do.
They're pretty good.
Hayden.
I love our kids. I said it like 5 times. We really do love you guys. Don't worry, okay?
Dad's such a pain. He loves you. He just got to be the tough guy. I love you.
I am the tough guy.
I love you.
And one time,
I love you.
One time in this house, I used to wear the pants. One time I did.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How was that?
I don't remember. It's been a while. I'm going to get back there again someday. I can't wait.
Whatever.
All right. Love you most.